Peace and love. 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 Y'all, it's the Queen 7 coming up in here to holler at y'all about what's real. I don't come to holler at you for nothing. You heard me. Stop letting folks make you think you crazy. I'm going to say that again. Stop letting folks make you think you crazy. Okay? Because you not crazy. Okay? You know what you feel. You know why you feel. You know what time you felt it. You ain't crazy. Trust your gut. I tell people all the time, trust your gut. Listen to your intuition. Your first mind is your right mind. And I'm still learning to master that myself. But what your first mind tell you is the right mind. And if some tell you something ain't right, it ain't right. If some tell you something is right, it is. At the end of the day, listen to your right mind. But don't let people have you thinking you crazy out here for listening to your intuition or for going with your gut feeling or knowing something just ain't right. Don't let people tell you crazy, you tripping, or you lost your mind, or you too sensitive, or you feel too much, or you too deep, or you da-da-da-da-da. Don't let people make you feel bad for being that, because that's what make you human. Just because we live in a world full of heartless, like they said, how could you be so heartless? We literally living in a world of heartless people to the point that when they don't feel, but when they get around somebody who can feel, they want to make you feel bad for feeling. Or we're around a world full of people who only see things on the surface, but then you could be a deep thinker and they make you feel bad for being a deep thinker. That's really, or they calling you crazy, making you think that you crazy. Really, they the ones that's crazy. Now, I'm sorry I got to put it out there like that. But the ones that has been deemed as crazy or delusional or whatever have lost their mind, spirit and science has proven otherwise. Okay? The people y'all done told me was crazy ain't nowhere near crazy. Okay? So I've been told I was crazy. I've been talked about and abused and mistreated out here and called crazy. But I'm here to tell you, I ain't crazy. I see everything. I feel a lot of things. I'm far from crazy. And there's a lot of stuff that I see, I witness, and I probably experience before it even gets there. And sometimes I tend to open my mouth and say something about it beforehand, and that can make a person think you crazy. But even if it had happened and you speaking about it because Spirit has shown it to you, and you speaking about it to that individual who don't want to admit you right, they'd rather deem you as crazy. Stop listening to them folks. Them the ones I'm talking about. Because you got folks that'll sit around you knowing for a fact you know what you talking about. Knowing for a fact you on point and you ain't crazy by far. You know what you feel. You know what your intuition telling you. But they'll still try to tell you you're crazy anyway and make you think it. If you get by so many folks saying it, you'll start believing it yourself. It's called reverse psychology. Be careful with that witchcraft. You heard me. I love y'all. You're not crazy, and neither am I. Peace and love.